Hi everybody, this is AJ with CarInspected. Today we are in Toronto. We're looking at this 2011 Dodge Ram 1500. It's got 191,000 kilometers on it. Fender flares, big knobby tires. I would say it's in work truck condition. There's no major issues other than the rocker panels. They are rusty. They're rusty, but they've been repaired at some point, covered up. So probably to pass the safety. It appears there's been some foam to fill them, things like that. So they're not too structural. They're just there to look like they're fixed. I think this one's a little better than the other one, but we'll show you the other one. A little rust here coming through. There is some. This is from it getting coated. So there has been some repaint. The passenger side bed side has been repaired and repainted. There's pretty thick with Bondo, so there's a little issue there. Tail lights and stuff are there. The truck is running right now because the battery was dead bad. I think it needs a new battery, so if I turn it off, we'll have to jump it again. Tailgate's got some damage in it that was kind of fixed. Bumper is damaged as well. A bit of rust in the bottom of the tailgate as well. And this piece of is coming up. Open the tailgate. And a bit of rust in there. Not too bad, but there is some. It does have a factory original bed liner in it, which looks to be in pretty good condition actually. So no major issues there. A little bit of damage on this bed side. This side does not seem to be repainted, so it's pretty good. Rocker panels, a couple of dents, dings here and there. Rocker panels, cab corners. On this side, you can see it's a little more rotted. Like I said, it has been kind of repaired with some foam. Definitely a little rusty though. So the rockers are not really there. They just kind of look like they're there. The rest of the underside though looks okay. Frame-wise, things like that, I don't see too much problem. A little bit of surface rust here and there, but nothing major. All the body mounts, things like that, all look pretty good. Tires and wheels. We are in close quarters here, sorry about that, but tires are getting a little older. They are from 2017, but they're a bit worn, but uneven wear, as these kind of knobby tires do sometimes without being rotated. And there is some dry rot cracking throughout. It's about 9:30 seconds left on that, but because of the dry rot and uneven wear, I would probably replace them soon. Rims are coated. Front brakes, rotors are okay, but pads are pretty much gone, so I would consider brake job. Pads and rotors probably. All the boots, links, everything like that looks pretty good underneath. Don't see any major issues. Again, rust-wise underneath, it's not too bad at all, except for those rockers. It's the same story with these tires on this side. A bit older, little dry rot, 2017 make. Probably replace them soon. Again, 9:30 seconds of tread in those big lugs. Brakes, same situation. Little gouged, not perfect. Pads, again, you can't really see in the video, but they are also pretty much done. I think so there's 15-20% at the most left. I don't see any major leaks or anything though. No real issues mechanically, so to speak, underneath there, which is good. All these mounts, everything looks pretty decent. There is a bit of an exhaust leak towards the back right here. Up front though, it seems okay. You can see some of that rust in there in the bed area. Rear tires, this one's pretty worn. About 30 seconds of tread in there, so it's pretty much done. 2017, same thing. I would replace all 4 tires. Rear brakes are also pretty done. Little rust, decent sized lip, and the pads are pretty much gone. It does have the original spare under there. Decent sounding exhaust. This is the 5.7 Hemi, by the way. This last tire, again 2017. Looking a little older. This one's not quite as worn as the others, but it does have that dry rot on it. So brakes again, a little pitted, a little worn. Pads also pretty low. Quick look at the interior. Interior actually looks pretty nice for the age of mileage. A couple of scuffs here and there, but no major rips, tears, anything really broken. No big stains. The seats look nice. Headliner also. Some little marks here and there, but nothing too big at all. It's got all the factory mats here, which all look pretty decent. Kind of all crammed in here, but they look pretty good. Underneath all that, it's got the original carpet, which looks pretty good. Seat backs all look good. Like I said, overall interior is in pretty good condition. Give it a decent detailing, I'm sure you'll feel pretty nice inside. Passenger rear door panel. A little damage there on the speaker grill, but nothing too crazy. Again, carpet looks pretty decent. Seats look nice. For a truck that may be a work truck, it would probably be pretty decent interior. Door panels look decent up front here. These things seem to work, so no real issues there. Seats look pretty decent up front here. Little stain there, but nothing too crazy. All looks pretty decent. Carpeting is nice. All these work with no issue. Does have the owner's manual here. Dash pad looks good. Center console also looks good. Seems to work with no issues. Folds up for center seating. And all these things fold down and seem to work okay as well. No issues there. Go around to the driver's side. We find this door panel is in similar condition. No major issues. Looks pretty decent. Carpet looks nice. Seat looks pretty good. Really not bad at all for this interior. A couple of marks here and there. It does have a trailer brake, factory trailer brake, automatic lights, bunch of options. Steering wheel has a cover on it. It's kind of stuck to it, so I'm not gonna try to take it off. Radio does work. Turn that on. Air conditioning seems to be blowing right now. I'll test under the hood, but it looks pretty good. Heat works, I know that. So for the most part, it looks pretty decent. There's the mileage. 191, 270. We'll pop the hood now, and we'll see what we're looking at. Doesn't look too bad under the hood. Seems to run nice and quiet. Belts, hoses, etc. all look pretty decent. No real problems. Tested your brake fluid. It's about 3% humidity. So it's getting a little older. Not a major issue, but it is getting a little older. Like I said, this battery is pretty much dead. It was only at 8 volts after I ran it for a couple minutes, but the charging system is charging at 14.4. So the system's working, it just needs a new battery. At one point, a fuse started buzzing in here. Took it out, we looked at it. It was the HVAC solenoid was buzzing, so that may need a replacing, something like that. May also be what's killing the battery. Tested your oil, it looks pretty good. Right there, got a green light with that. Trans fluid looks okay. We'll get a better read on that. Nice and red, no issues. Take it for a drive, make sure everything shifts well. The coolant, I spilled a little, that's what that is. But it looks good, it's negative 43, and it was nice and full. That light's broken. Other than nothing, there's a little note on here that says it was reprogrammed DTCM on 2012. Oh, I guess September 20th, 2012. So that's just a little note. Seems to be running well though. Little crack in the paint there. So there you have it. Pretty basic. Needs a little cosmetic work, but so far mechanically I haven't found any major issues. Had a couple of codes, but they were mostly due to low voltage, bad battery, things like that. So we're going to take it on a little ride and see how she drives, make sure four-wheel drive works, transmission, all that stuff. Other than that, it should be good to go. As usual, thanks for watching. This is AJ with Car Inspected. We'll see you next time.